Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I'm here with more Gartic Phone. Firewall, you're already in, nice to have you here. How you doing? But, let me think. So, things to talk about, I guess, until we get the games going. Monster Hunter Wilds demo, or beta, or whatever it is. I think it is coming out very well. Granted, I'm also playing on an Xbox, I don't have some of the weird, PC issues other people seem to have, but, you know, I think it's going pretty well. I'm enjoying the game. I think gameplay-wise, it's fantastic. I love the wound system. I feel like it really incentivizes, like, you to use it as opposed to Clutch Claw, which I felt like kind of broke up gameplay a little bit. But now, everything works. Everything is perfect. It's great. So, once we get to, like, 3-4 people in here, we'll start up a game of something. But yeah, let me think. The Monster Hunter Wilds beta, right? Hey! How are you, Aerozor? I'm doing just fine, Firewall. How you doing? Yeah, the Monster Hunter Wilds beta, really, really good. Granted, I do think it's got some, let's say, pathing issues with both the monsters and the sacreds, but like, overall, I think it's got a very, very solid base. I don't think that, for me at least, I don't think there's a lot of stuff for me that can't just be like patched out in terms of problems. So I think it's going to turn out very well. I also don't care about graphics as much as most people, so I'm fine not like, you know, getting stuff at a consistent frame rate or whatever. I also don't really care about frame rate that much, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just what I'm like. Because I play a lot of games that, like, aren't at 60 FPS or have good graphics, so it's like, I'm just used to it, I think. Anywho, how are you all doing? How's everyone here going? Wonder how many streams of Dragon Quest I'll have to do before I get back to, like, having a group. I feel like NPC's AI is something that I can easily tune in the actual game. Yeah, exactly. Wait, Firewall, did you ever hear about the issue with the AI in Alien Colonial Marines or whatever it was? It's actually a really funny story when you think about it. So basically, for those of you who don't know, there was a thing in the game Aliens Colonial Marines. Before release, they were like, oh, the AI for the aliens is amazing. It does all the stuff that you'd want it to do. It tracks you down, it hunts you. It's great. Mind you, this is not Alien Isolation. This is a different one. Aliens Colonial Marines, when the game came out, the AI was kind of terrible. All right? Okay, so yeah, you're gonna learn about this too then for the first time. The AI was kind of terrible. Like, it would run in the walls, it would, like, go weird ways. They found out, years later, a modder was modding the game, and they found out the reason why the alien didn't track you that well, or, well, aliens, I should say, there were multiple. The aliens didn't track you that well was because someone, when coding the game, misspelled tether. Like, tethering something to an object, i.e., this would probably be the thing that makes it follow a person, like, locks onto you, tethers, and then it just goes around and stuff. Someone misspelled it. They added an A after the first E, so it's spelled tether. And once the modder fixed that, the game actually ran really well with regards to the enemy AI. So it's funny how in coding something that small can lead to such a big error when it comes to AI. But like, I have a lot of respect for coders who can like do well with coding. If nothing else, Colonial Marines paved the path for Alien Isolation's AI. You know what? That's true. If it can't, I think, actually wait, did it come out before? Let me think. So, Isolation, I think, was 2011. Aliens Colonial Marines was, when was that? 2013. Wow, it came out afterwards and it was worse. My god. That is, honestly, that is probably also the type of mistake that I would do. I can't blame them that much, but I do think that, like, someone should have had, like, a second pass at that. Or just, like, you know that thing, like, Control F, you hit that, and then you're like, oh, hey, look for this word. I feel like someone should have tried that just to make sure, you know? Or, better yet, have autocorrect. I feel like that would lead to other problems, but it could be funny. Who knows? Alright, so anyone who wants to join in, just go ahead, hit that link at the top of the chat. You can hop right into the room. And we can get a game going. But yeah, I don't know. I do feel kind of bad for the developers at that point, because they're probably like, what's wrong with the Alien? What? Yeah, Alien Isolation? Yeah, getting a sequel. I heard about that. That sounds really cool. Me, I'm a little bitch. I'd never finished the first one, but, you know, maybe this is the time to go back and try. The real time to, like, really go back and get my horror game feet wet, you know? Just kind of get in there and, piss myself a little bit. Like I do constantly. But it's funny, like, when you think of horror games, let me ask you this, Firewall. Do you think Resident Evil you would consider a horror game? Because I do think it's a survival game, but like, I don't know, I don't think Resident Evil does a lot of the, at least the first one, I don't think it does a lot of the stuff I would expect from a normal horror game. Then again, I also found out that I'm playing it on easy, so that might have a factor in it. Fun fact, apparently, because of the incredibly confusing screen that lets you select the difficulty, going on a hike doesn't mean normal mode, it means easy mode. The thing above that was very easy, and it turns out what looked like the hard option was normal mode. Why they didn't just say it was normal mode? I don't know. Especially, well, here's the funny thing about that. You unlock hard mode and extra hard mode by completing the game once, I believe. And the funny thing about that is it doesn't even have a description for them. It's not like, oh, I want to climb up a mountain with my legs tied behind my back. It's it's hard mode. They don't try to, like, I don't understand the point of masking very easy, easy, and normal if you were just gonna put hard mode. You know? Well, whatever. Anywho, I know, I do think Resident Evil 1 is fun, though. It's just like, it's just a classic game. It's got some, it's got some quirks, but overall, good game. Honestly, a little surprised Capcom hasn't tried to remake that before anything else. Because when you think about it, like, yeah, it is available on Steam. It is a good game still. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying, though, they've already, you know, they remade 2, 3, 4, 5 is probably somewhere down the line. They're still not going to do Code Veronica because they're cowards. But, you know, I just feel like it'd be weird to have that be the only one in modern Resident Evil that isn't, actually, wait. Even with old 5, it's still the only one that has the fixed camera angles now. Because 2 and 3 remake don't. 4 never did in the first place. Never thought about that. That's weird. Huh. Oh, man. So anyway. I'm running out of things to talk about. Let's see. So yeah, Alien Isolation getting a sequel. I should just have like a page of news pulled up to talk about before whatever we're about to get to happens. Let's see. What's on the gaming Reddit? Not that much interesting, apparently. Alright, but anyway, Let's see, what do I want to... Let's think about this. What do I want to do for streaming next week? That's a good question. What am I doing? What am I up to? Huh. I don't know how I'm going to... You know, it is kind of funny to think about, like, once Monster Hunter Wilds comes out, that's going to be most of what I do for probably a couple of weeks. I'm not saying I'll have a stream of that, like, every week, but I'll be playing it a lot. Expect, like, it'll probably be like Monster Hunter Sunbreak, where I was just, you know, every once in a while you'd see me, like, pop in and be like, hey guys, I'm playing Sunbreak. And it would either get 150 views or, like, 2. Thus being the whims of, YouTube. Ah, boy. I like all the changes they made to the weapons in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, I don't really play much outside SNS. Like, normally I pick up, like, a new weapon every generation. Like, 3rd gen I was Longsword, 4th gen I was Charge Blade. I think I might just stick with Sword and Shield. It's just kind of my bread and butter at this point. Like, it's a very versatile little weapon. There's a lot of things that I like. It's fast. It's not too committable. Like, let me put it like this. Sword and Shield is like the game equivalent of dating someone who, like, you both really like each other, but you're not, like, ready for marriage, either one of you. So, like, you can just dodge out of attacks. There are plenty of combos you can interrupt with a dodge without having to worry about being, like, locked into it. You're just good. SNS is just a great weapon, you know? Very fast, you got a little shield there. It's a lot of little... It's like a Swiss Army knife. It doesn't do anything, like, the best, but it's really fun. You all out there with your giant swords, getting cheated on. Me with my little 5-1 king. Oh man, lovely stuff. And I can, like, customize the sacred thing, which is that raptor you ride on. I can get different skins for it. Wonder if it's like a thing with, like, flamingos that they'll try to explain it as, where it's like skin or feathers change based on, like, what it eats. So you just feed it different stuff and it turns different colors. I think that'd be fun. I feel like not many games do that nowadays. Where it's like, I never played that much of Sonic Adventures 2. But I know with the Chow Garden, there was a thing of, like, if you raise a Chow a certain way, it'll take on different features depending on, like, if you, like, abuse it or if you treat it really well. I think that's kind of an interesting concept of having it, like, grow partially because of the way you treat it. I don't think a lot of games really do that now. And that would be really, like, kind of fun as, like, a life sim sort of part of it, you know? Or, like, I think GTA San Andreas had a thing where if you ate a lot of food, you could make the main character fat. And I don't know, that just seems like a thing for where it's like, it's obviously not essential for the game to run. Might even make it run worse, I don't know. But it's just a fun little thing. Like a little Easter egg almost. Same thing with, like, couldn't you shoot the moon in San Andreas with a sniper rifle? I mean, obviously you can shoot the moon with any weapon and anything, but, like, I thought there was an Easter egg specifically for doing that. Might be wrong. Either way. Hmm. Oh yeah, fun fact about, you know, the new Zelda game came out. I'm reminded of something that happened when I played Ocarina of Time way back when. So, for those of you who don't know about Ocarina of Time, there's this one part of the game called the Water Temple. And no one likes the Water Temple. No one thinks the Water Temple is fun. It is, in fact, one of the probably most reviled parts of the game. And even among, like, let me put it like this. There's a friend of mine, who some of you may know, J City of the Cool J's, he hates Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And the Water Temple is something that he hated the most. Even among people who don't like the game, it holds a special place in their heart. Even among people who like it, it holds a special place in their heart. The point is, the Water Temple is not something that anyone would consider, like, great. I beat the Water Temple without the blue tunic that lets you breathe underwater. I don't remember how I did it, just that I did. Because I remember specifically that after I did that, I went and thought out the king, like the Zora King, who was supposed to give you the blue tunic because you helped him by thawing him out of ice. Now, one would think, if everything in the Zora domain is covered in ice, why isn't the Water Temple covered in ice? Amazing question. I don't know. But yeah, that's... I beat it without the blue tunic. And to this day, that is still probably one of my biggest accomplishments in gaming that was entirely unintentional. So, that's where that happened. But let's see, what else to do? You know, it's kind of funny. I would say reading headlines of an article and then not reading the article isn't really a good thing to do. But I do that constantly. Like, when you think about it, in theory... Oh, whoop. There goes Firewall. When you think about it, right? Like, I know I should read the article. But I'm just not going to do that. Because, like... I don't know. I think journalism... I'm not going to say journalism's dead. But I am going to say... the fact that we have to have a title for stuff to get people to read things... is kind of crazy in and of itself. Like, condense your entire story down into one sentence to hook people so they read the rest of it. You have to cut out a lot to make that work. It's like having a thumbnail for a video, but also having a title. Oh boy. Anyway, let's see. I think something that we need more of with regards to gaming is just really weird nonsense. And I realize we got some of that nowadays. I'm talking like I like shotgun, I like buckshot roulette, or at least visually. I haven't played it yet, but it looks really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Inscription, but instead of cards, you have a gun and some drugs, I think. But man, it's I don't know, it's wacky. I like that. Same thing with, like, I haven't played Liar's Bar yet, but that game looks fun. And that game is just BS. It's literally just the game BS, as they call it, with cards. But, it, like, I think presentation matters to some extent. Hey, we got 3 people now. Welcome to the stream, mommy. How you doing? Alright, so you guys want to do, like, a little game before we get everything, like, I guess with more people? If we can just do normal. Or knockoff, or animation, just something to title over until we get, like, 4 people. You guys up for that? I will give you 10 seconds to answer. Oh, hey, good, we got 4 people, let's go! Alright, any game recommendations? Anyone want anything in particular? Carlos, not good, okay? Sorry to hear that, Carlos. Hope you feel better soon. We can probably just do normal for the time being until, like... I don't know. If any of you have a recommendation, just go ahead and drop it in the chat. For now, we will try normal. 2, 1. Hey, normal. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Hey, could this be dog? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Same with you, Momi Yakib. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Message, can you fix it? I don't know how to fix that. For clarification, obviously I didn't ban you or anything. Maybe. Hold on. Let me investigate this a little bit. I obviously didn't do anything, so... What would lead to this? How many minutes since I've been in the streams? Garlic Phone? What iPhone model is that? It's one only sold in Italy. Let's see. Alright. See, the weird thing is, this says you have 0 deleted messages, and 0 timeouts, and 0 hides. Funnily enough, I can also see all of your comments from all of the past couple of things. Actually, wait. Let's see everyone else's channel activity on this. Yeah, no one else currently is, okay, yeah, I see what's going on here. Or not what's going on, I just kinda... Alright, well, either way. Hide user on this channel. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I think that might be a YouTube thing at that point. Because yeah. My apologies, Firewall. Hopefully that will be fixed in the future. I don't know how to fix that. You can communicate with me through Gartic Phone, though, so there's that. My apologies, Firewall. Rip to a real one. Oh, hey, it's me. I don't know... Like, don't get me wrong. I know what literally me for real means. I don't know why that caught on as, like, a thing for kids to say. Hey, Kai, I think YouTube does randomly delete messages. Like, if you type a lot in one day, it won't let you type more than one word of message. Really? What? YouTube's fucking weird, man. Monica, but it's Bill Nye. Interesting. Alright. I don't know how to draw old people. I mean, he's not that old, but, you know. Alright. And then the hair. Ribbon. Oh man, DDLC. That game was popular, like... I want to say... Fuck, that was a long time ago. That was like 2017. What's this happened to me? Firewall. Yeah, Firewall got executed. Rip to a real one. I can't make this much better, but I can absolutely make it worse. As I remember in Doki Doki Literature, I think the tie was red, and then the vest was orange. And the jacket was like blue? Like also a little black, or maybe it was gray? Actually, wait, I'm pretty sure it was gray. Shit. And her hair was brown. The ribbon was white, so I can leave that as is. Alright, well, that'll have to do. Alright, here we go. Why couldn't we goddamn Danganronpas on Sundays? Hey, look at that. Swiss Army wife. She's killed. Unfortunately, I appear to be unable to fix that. Yeah, I don't think so either, man. If you like, we could do, the stories mode so you can still talk. I forgot to thank Beyonce. That is true. She erased me from existence. My god. He's me. He's me for real. Bill Nye the TV. That's a good thing that says Bill Nye. You do see Monica, but it's Bill Nye. That's roughly accurate. Alright. You know, you're right. It's on me for not remembering to thank Beyonce. We could try story. If you guys want to do something pretty simple and quick. Do note, of course, that only one of us can actually write. So, or one of you in chat. Unless we can telepathically communicate with Firewall. I'm not sure if we can get his opinion on most of this. Hey, dog, welcome to the stream. Do any of you guys in chat want to do a specific game? That I can actually hear you say. I guess Firewall could put his recommendations in the writing of whatever next game we do, but... It is weird that YouTube would do that. I don't think you've done anything that would, like, lead to you getting shadow banned or anything, so... Huh. The mystery. But either way, we could do normal story, missing piece. Anything else? Let's just do normal for now. Let's just get people into it, you know? Hmm. Just a simple prompt, a simple natural occurrence. YouTube trying to end me. And we're going from there. Hmm. Executing YouTube chat. I would also like a round of knockoff. There we go. Alright. Knockoff we can do right after this. Let's see. Then let's also that way multiple people, a lot of people have like multiple paragraphs. All right. And then no wait. Hmm. I think I got it. Pretty good fist. I like the I don't know. I feel like it's hard to draw a fist from the front. Hmm. I still don't really get how money laundering works, but I think the whole point of it is that you're supposed to, like, trade money for, like, things of remote value, at least, then sell that, get the money back, but it's different money. Which then leads me to the question, is it really still money laundering if you accidentally wind up with, like, someone else's dirty money? Alright, let's see. YouTube trying to end me. Oh, he thought it was Firewall. YouTube putting a Glock at... Ah, yes, the Chad YouTube versus the unchad me. Chad, draw a meme with YouTube as the soy jack and me as the Chad. You're about to get a 5-finger discount. Or about a a discount on bullets. Get Amogus. Alright. It all returns to Amogus. Always and forever. Let's see, and he wanted knockoff, I believe, is another round. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, he wants knockoff. Alright, knockoff for the next game. And 3, 2, 1. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. What am I going for here? It should be more blue, but at the same time, like, a more... No. More purpley. I do like this shade of... Nope, fuck, wrong thing. I do like that shade of blue, but... Just gotta make a little Milky Way around the moon. Pretty little display of lights. Ooh. And then I add some craters. Maybe a bit more blue. And done. Why not? I have made space. No, you're running. Welcome to the stream, Nurses Brawl. How you doing? Let's see. We got the eyes, we got the strawberry. It was smiling, I think. Had little arms. Maybe it didn't. I'm just going kind of off my memory. Had the little thing the strawberries have, like the leaves. That's the word I was looking for. And then, yep. Well, right out of time there. All right. And then for the coup de grace, there. Oh god. Why do I get the feeling this is descended from Firewall's drawing somehow? Like he drew like a creature or something, and then someone else couldn't figure out how to draw it, so they just drew the anxiety cow or whatever this is. Dog? Fox? Alright. And there's the olive of the sky. Looks like a really close up on Porygon. Hmm. Oh, nice. That's the Seeker thing, or the Arrow Seeker, or whatever it was from fuck, what was it? I know you recommended it a while back. It was part of the drawing stream. Arrow Tongue, I think it was. Alright, next one. And it was Amogus all the way down. Alright, you guys up for more, or like, one more knockoff? You want more icebreaker? We can do more knockoff. It is entirely possible. Going to Andrew again. Practice the mother of everything. That is true. And we lost the man. God, no. Dog. But nah, if you need to have another time in your day or whatever, go ahead. Wait, it's Among Us? Always has been. Yeah, basically. Alright, I definitely have time for at least one more game. Wait, me. Sure thing. Alright, yeah, just join the link at the top of the chat, and then we can get going on that. I definitely have time for at least one more. Okay, so do any of you have any games in particular you want to play? We could do more knockoff. I guess Firewall can't really speak, so... I think knockoff is just a good game to go with, though. It's kind of funny to see the way drawings go when you lose what you can... Like, you have to focus on, like, just the major details to make it work. And I find that kind of funny. Just gonna wait a sec for anyone to join in they want to. There we go. Alright. One more round of knockoff. Let's go. Let's do like Chotacabra from Monster Hunter Wild since I have that on the brain at the moment. Alright. Not quite an accurate representation, but... got little hind legs that are for, like, frog strength or whatever. He is an amphibian, which means he is an amphibian. And can live amphibiously, I think. Gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting him to be the first monster that you fight in the entire game. That was, that's a surprise. Alright, then we also get rid of this. Need to add some yellow to his stomach. Wait. Then, its tongue is just flat out, like, pink, essentially, so I can just kinda... And there are also a bunch of, like, dark spots all over it, so... Hmm. I think its arms in particular are dark as well, so there's that. Hmm. Its tongue should have little, like, bits of white going around it for the saliva. Oh yeah, we could have done compliment, that's true. Sorry, I didn't see that message till just now. Alright. Uh... Hmm. Normally I wouldn't do this to color, but this is kind of like a fun little way to stack textures on top of things. There we go. Hmm. I definitely don't have the time already, I can already see that. Kinda looks like Cloud the way I drew him. Huh. I should at least make the eyes red. And the hair was like purple? Fuck. I didn't see what was over here, but yeah, there were people over here that were cowering away from it. Fuck, it's a banana. Alright. It's fishing, I presume. Hence the long fishing line in front of it. Hmm. Alright, let's see where this goes. Yeah, there's my attempt at drawing Tetsukabra with no reference, which probably should not have happened the way it did. I can see that. They all capture the essence, which is the most important part. Oh, that's fucking awesome. What is that thing? Yeah, you know, this and that's roughly the same thing. This reminds me of like the Behelit from Berserk, but like, this is a really cool drawing, Firewall. Good job on this. I like this. What the... These two are horrified of calendars. This is an Amogus bar. This is... Oh wow, there's a fight going on in this bar. What led to this? These two people staring at the two colliding orbs. He's angry. I accidentally turned it into Cloud Strife. Yeah, see? And that's Goku with a Gojo blindfold. Amazing. Alright, well unfortunately that probably is most of the time that I have today. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Arrowhead, your favorite YouTuber Android. I will absolutely be back tomorrow with more Ace Attorney just to get us back on track with the schedule and all that. And of course, next week I will get back to Danganronpa 2. But this time it's Ace Attorney because the way stuff works doesn't matter. Anyway, so, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is tomorrow for more Ace Attorney 3. We're finally going to get to the first trial, the last case of the game. Mind you, it's probably going to have at least, like, 3 or 4 trials, so we're really not that far into it. And I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now. Take care, everybody. See ya.